much have we evolved while we were been learning about the communication classes. So guys, today, technically, we will be learning only and only about the grammar. It is a continuation of grammar because it's very much needed for all of us to understand where exactly are we, and also how much is it important for us to ensure that we cope up with our regular knowledge. And how much ever we have learned till now, or what more will be learning, we will be learning in the future. We have to uh, have a clear understanding about all of these. If not, whatever we learn and however we learn is just waste of time. So guys, um quickly to jump into the point, a very, very, very good afternoon to entire Andhra Pradesh, and whoever is listening to this particular session. And I want to be very honest with you guys that it's been a long journey for us, that we've been learning about communications from the day one to day now. But in all of these, but in all of these classes, one common thing was either you are disturbed, or or maybe I was disturbed. So guys, all that I could only say is, if we have any problems around and we literally have understanding a problem, or if we have a problem in listening, or we have a problem in speaking, చాలా మందికి they have problems in understanding. చాలా మందికి తక్కువ అర్థం కాదు, కొంచెం టైం పడుతుంది. సో వాళ్ళందరినీ మనసులో పెట్టుకొనే we are making sure that we are learning this communication classes very, very, very slowly, because usual ga nana inta slow ga evaru చెప్పరు, but only because we want all of you people to know the ground levels of communication and do your communication pretty well hereafter wherever you go ahead in your life. Okay, so let us start with our classes today. So today we will be learning about one of the most important parts of grammar once again. However, let us revise once again about what all we have been learning from the day one. So we have started our journey with learning about communication skills. When I'm talking about communication skills, we have learned about the basics of communication. What is communication? Communication is nothing but, we call it as exchange of information. And in communication, we technically have two types of communication, that is verbal and non-verbal. And again, to talk about understanding, or to talk about the qualities or the 7 authentic ways of having a good communication. Yes, we have also learned about authenticity, assertiveness, many, many more things. In fact, these are the qualities that makes a person a good communicator. Okay, so I want all of you people to understand the value of it. And then how many types of communications are there? Technically verbal and non-verbal. Along with that, we also been learning about the pillars, the 4 pillars of the communication, which is pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, and so on. So when I'm talking about pronunciation and grammar, we learned the first pillar with pronunciation, and in pronunciation we have technically learned about Navy language, the syllable sounds, the phonics, the phonetics of the languages, and we also have come up to a place where we've learned about the Navy language. We've experienced the Navy language, how exactly do each sounds or each alphabet sounds like. And after Navy language, we have learned about spells and fillers, to quickly, and it's a filler. So we learned about fillers, and then we've learned about, or we have started with grammar. Now, the second pillar of communication, if you can see on the board here, we've started our journey learning the grammar. And in grammar, we have particular things that we've been learning since couple of days. So the first one is parts of speech, and then we have sentence structure. Again, when we have to revise about parts of speech have 8 parts of speeches. I mean, technically there are 8 parts of speeches. What are those? First one, noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, verb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So parts of speeches are very important, Nana, because if you need to understand how exactly you have to place a word in a sentence, you will understand how you can technically cope up with this particular parts of speech. And then we also have learned about something is wrong. Okay. We also have learned about sentence structure. In the sentence structure, we have learned about, let me show you. Yes, sentence structure, we have learned about subject, verb, object, modifiers, complements, and clauses. However, complements and clauses are the elements technically of sentence structure, but in the sentence structure, you always have to look at subject, verb, and the object. Okay. Now let us go with the tenses. We have also learned about tenses. Uh, tenses, we have three types, definitely, including the past, present, and the continuous. So in continuous, we talk about future tense, past tense, present tense, and the future tense. And of course, we have learned about examples, and then we've learned about formal and informal words. Okay. And I guess you people also remember if we have discussed about phrasal verbs. Okay. White lie, black sheep, and color idioms and all. And then let us start with our subject verb agreement, which we have learned about it yesterday. And we also, sorry, yesterday we've learned about articles, about subject verb agreement. And then we went through articles. Of course, you remember this comedies. And today we will be learning about punctuations. Whew, a long journey, right? Okay. So, guys, now to talk about punctuations or to understand exactly what punctuations are in the grammar, first thing I want you people to understand is, now we've learned about pronunciations, correct? The first filler, or when I could say, the first filler of, the first pillar of communication was pronunciation. In pronunciation, we've learned about word stress, punctuation. Why do we say punctuation and the pronunciation also? Ante ee punctuation anedi pronunciation కూడా ఒక హ్యాండ్ ఇస్తుంది. Why? Because punctuation వల్లనే we understand the value, or because of punctuation only we know exactly where and when we need to raise our voice and to reduce our voice. So when I said raised your voice, when I said raised your voice, and when I said reduce your voice. So guys, I was about to raise my voice and I have to, sometimes I go down in my voice. That is why many people believe, and even I include myself in a training list, because we trainers always have to maintain that decorum, or I could say the wavelength in the voice. Okay, guys, can you please mute your mics, because whenever you guys talk, ఎప్పుడైనా మీరు మాట్లాడినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది అంటే there's a lot of disturbances. So, which is very, very, very important. Um, so guys, try to mute, always mute. So today we will be learning about, of course, punctuation. So when I'm talking about punctuation, punctuations also relate a strong relation with the voice lo eppudu kuda manam aa punctuations tone we will go up and down, or maintain that pitching in the voice. And there are many, many, many things to talk about. However, first let us understand what is the meaning of punctuation. Punctuation meaning anedi ippudu chaala mandiki avasaram. And of course, whenever somebody asks you, eppudaina meeku chaala mandi adugutaru, the first step of any person talking to any person is learning their experiences. Ippudu nenu oka person tho maatladutunnappudu, the first thing I'll ask them is, what have you learned? మీరు ఇంతవరకు ఏం నేర్చుకున్నారు అని ఎవరైనా మనకి క్వశ్చన్ అడిగితే, యూ నీడ్ టు హ్యావ్ దట్ ఇండల్జింగ్ పాయింట్స్. ఎస్, నేను communication loni 4 pillars నేర్చుకున్నాను. The 4 pillars of communication. The first one is, pronunciation. The second one is గ్రామర్. సో నేను ఈ గ్రామర్ లోని ఇన్ని నేర్చుకున్న, పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ స్పీచ్ నేర్చుకున్న, పంక్చువేషన్ నేర్చుకున్న. సో మీనింగ్స్ నాన్న ఎందుకు ఎప్పుడు మేము చెప్తాము అంటే, మీనింగ్స్ ఆర్ pretty much important for each and every person to remember that whenever you explain something to any person, examples అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో ఆ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ తో మనం అవతల వాళ్ళకి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయగలిగితేనే we will be known as a better communicator. All right. So now let us start about punctuation. Guys, punctuation is the use of symbols in written language to clarify meaning, indicate pauses, and structure sentences. It helps convey the intended tone, emphasis, and flow of the text. Here are some common punctuation marks and their examples. Now, here are some common punctuation marks, and their examples are something that you can look towards your right side. But now let me make you understand what is punctuation in detail. Okay. When somebody asks you what is punctuation, or if you need to know the meaning of punctuation, first, punctuation is the use of symbols. Now, what are symbols called? This is called a symbol, rock star symbol, right? And there are many. This is called thumbs up. When everything is good, you raise thumbs up. And I know boys raise many other fingers also, and girls also raise many other fingers. But I want all of you people to avoid negativity in the classes. So first, let me make you explain you the meaning of symbols also. ఇప్పుడు మనం మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు ఒక సింబల్ అనేది సిగ్నిఫై చేసేదే పంక్చువేషన్. అంటే అక్కడ మనం ఆపాలో, లేకపోతే లాంగ్ బ్రీత్ తీసుకోవాలో, లేదా రేజ్ చేయాలా, లేదా ఆపాలా, లేదా తగ్గించాలా, లేదా వాట్ డు వి కాల్ ఇట్ యాస్ సాగదీయాలా, లేదా what do we say it as? Stress cheyali. What is that stress called? Otti varli, ottu petadam, right? So all of these are called the symbols, which are very, very, very important for each and every person to understand. You flag it in your speaking. ఎప్పుడు కూడా మనం మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు, రాస్తున్నప్పుడు, చదువుతున్నప్పుడు punctuations are the key factors that play role in all of the three. రీడింగ్, రైటింగ్, లిసనింగ్ లో కూడా మనం పంక్చువేషన్స్ వల్లనే మనకు అర్థమవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు కూడా వచ్చి సో గైస్ ఐఎమ్ హియర్, ఐఎమ్ క్రాంత్ పట్నాయక్, ఐ విల్ బి ఓన్లీ టీచింగ్ యూ అబౌట్ సో అండ్ సో కమ్యూనికేషన్ స్కిల్స్. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు లిసన్, ఇఫ్ యూ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు లిసన్, దట్ ఈస్ అప్ టు యూ అని నేను చెప్పుకుంటూ వెళ్తే యూ గైస్ విల్ నాట్ ఫీల్ లైక్ లిసనింగ్. సో ఎప్పుడు కూడా పంక్చువేషన్స్ ఫాలో అయితేనే అందరికీ అర్థమవుతుంది. సో ఫస్ట్, punctuation is a use of symbols in written language to clarify the meaning, indicate pauses. I'm talking about this is a written language. ఎందుకంటే చాలా మందికి ఫస్ట్ రాయడం తెలియాలి. రాయడం వస్తేనే మనం తెలుస్తుంది ఏ అక్షరం ఎక్కడ, ఏ ఒత్తు ఎక్కడ పెట్టాలో మనకు అర్థమవుతుంది. దట్ ఈస్ వై మనం రిటర్న్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఫస్ట్ నేర్చుకుంటున్నాం. సో పంక్చువేషన్ ఇస్ అ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ సింబల్స్. యూజ్ ఆఫ్ సింబల్స్ అంటే ద డయాగ్నోసిస్ ఆఫ్ కమ్యూనికేషన్. సో ఆ సింబల్స్ ని కరెక్ట్ గా ఎక్కడైతే మీనింగ్ ఉండాలో, అంటే ఇప్పుడు నాకు కోపం వస్తుంది, ఐ ప్రెషర్డ్, సో అపాస్ట్రఫీ అనేది ఒకటి వస్తుంది. ఐఎమ్ యాంగ్రీ, apostrophe, that is a exclamation mark. So when do you use the exclamation marks? Whenever we have a good stress. So our symbolizes ni manam chupichadame punctuations antam. Okay. And structure sentences, it helps convey the intended tone ante cheppan kada, voice కిందకి మీదకి చేయడం, ఎంఫసిస్ ఎక్కడ ఎంత అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ ఎనర్జీని పెట్టాలి, అండ్ ఫ్లో ఆఫ్ ద టెక్స్ట్. ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఏది కంటిన్యూస్ గా చెప్తే బాగుంటది, ఏది అలా స్మూత్ గా చెప్పుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతే బాగుంటుందో, దట్ ఈస్ వేర్ వి యూస్ డిఫరెంట్ సార్ట్ ఆఫ్ సింబల్స్ టు ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అండ్ టు evaluate the perfect learning of communication, language. Okay, now let us see a few examples of punctuation. So before I go ahead with that, if my video and audio is clear, can everybody put a smiley in the chat box, please? Okay, I cannot see anyone. Guys, is my audio clear? Is my audio and video clear? Yes. Great. Tenses అన్నారు తప్పకుండా చెల్లి చిట్టి తల్లి టెన్సెస్ కదా యా రిపీట్ చేయరా అన్న కరెక్ట్ of course Nana. So let me talk about tenses once again for Pavani. Nana ఎప్పుడు కూడా కమ్యూనికేషన్ లోని సందర్భం అనేది ఉంటుంది. వాట్ ఇస్ సందర్భం కాల్డ్? The time where it is allocated for example, నేను పార్టీకి నిన్న వెళ్ళాను. సో హౌ డు యూ సే దట్? నిన్న నేను పార్టీకి వెళ్ళా. సో అదే కమ్యూనికేట్ చేస్తే అదే ఇంగ్లీష్ లోకి మారుస్తే I've been to a party yesterday. I've been ని ఎట్లా మార్చినాం? How do we change that to tenses? So guys, the first thing I want all of you people to remember is tenses ante it's all about past tense, present tense and future tense. For example, when I learn about past tense, నేను అయిపోయిన దాన్ని ఎలాగా డిస్క్రైబ్ చేస్తున్నాను ఇంగ్లీష్ లో అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో దట్ ఈస్ పాస్ట్ టెన్స్. అండ్ వెన్ ఐ టాక్ అబౌట్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ అంటే నౌ, రైట్ నౌ, ద కరెంట్ లివింగ్ ఆర్ ద కరెంట్ హ్యాపెనింగ్, నా ప్రెసెంట్నెస్, నా టైం ఈక్వలేషంట్. సో ఇప్పుడు కరెంట్ టైంలోని ఐఎమ్ లివింగ్, దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ ప్రెసెంట్. అన్ని ఇంగ్ ఫామ్ లో వస్తుంటాయి ఎక్కువ. ఐఎమ్ లివింగ్, ఐఎమ్ ఎంజాయింగ్, ఐఎమ్ రీడింగ్, ఐఎమ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయినింగ్, యునో. సో ఇవన్నీ కూడా ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్. అండ్ దెన్ ఫ్యూచర్ టెన్స్ వచ్చేసరికి యునో అవ్వబోయే దాని గురించి. ఐ మైట్ go tomorrow to the training. I might take classes for you tomorrow. సో ఆ మైట్ ఇవన్నీ మనం ఎక్కడి నుంచి పట్టుకొస్తామో దీన్నే పాస్ట్ టెన్స్, ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్, ఫ్యూచర్ టెన్స్ అంటాం. ఇది సెల్ఫ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేటరీ మా. సో పాస్ట్ టెన్స్, ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్, ఫ్యూచర్ టెన్స్ లోని వీ హ్యావ్ సింపుల్ పాస్ట్, పాస్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్, పాస్ట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్. ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ లో వీ హ్యావ్ సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్, ప్రెసెంట్ కంటిన్యూస్ అండ్ ప్రెసెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్. And in future tense we have simple future, future continuous and future perfect. So technically అన్నిట్లోని past continuous perfect అనేది ఉంటుంది. So this is past, current, future. సో ఇది నువ్వు అర్థం చేసుకొని ఏ వర్డ్స్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఉంటాయి నీకు. పాస్ట్ టెన్స్ అంటే హ్యావ్ బీన్, హ్యాస్ బీన్. ఇగోండి ఇప్పుడు ఇంగ్ ఫామ్ వచ్చింది కదా, రీడింగ్, ఇది ప్రెసెంట్. ఫ్యూచర్ లోని ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ దిస్ టుమారో, దే విల్ బి ట్రావెలింగ్, షెల్ బి ట్రావెలింగ్, మైట్ బి, ఇవన్నీ వస్తాయి. సో కొన్ని వర్డ్స్ ఉంటాయమ్మా, అవి నువ్వు నేర్చుకున్నావు అంటే చాలు, ఎక్కువ టెన్షన్ పడక్కర్లేదు. వెన్ యూ స్టార్ట్ టాకింగ్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఆటోమేటిక్గా అర్థమైపోతుందా అంటే ప్రీవియస్ దాన్ని ఎట్లా సిండికేట్ చేస్తామో అవన్నీ నీకు అర్థమైపోతుంది. జస్ట్ ట్రై రీడింగ్ వన్స్ and you'll understand. Okay. Sorry for the rest of the guys. Doubt is a doubt for everyone, so I thought I could clear it. So guys, if I can continue with the class, can everybody put go ahead and Ryan, come on. If everybody feels that my audio and video is clear, can you all put a message as go ahead? Wonderful. Very good. Excellent. Thank you. Please explain articles. Okay. Manisha, thank you. Nice explanation, sir. Great. Thank you, ma. Guys, this is what I mean, every trainer or every teacher, please tell me, punaveshana. Ure, Priyaka, punaveshan gadamma, adi punctuation. Wow, English ni. Oh, okay. All right. Anyways, Manisha, thank you once again because you know trainers and teachers and faculties, everybody have this one thing. When a student goes and says, "Sir, we've understood," Anna, we understood, or Krant, we understood our sessions, అన్నప్పుడు ఇట్ ఫీల్స్ గుడ్. ఎందుకంటే మేము చెప్పాలనుకున్నది ఇంత డ్రామాలు చేసి చెప్పి మీకు అర్థం కాకపోతే ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్ వేస్ట్ ఆఫ్ టైమ్ అండ్ waste of life also, but at the end you guys are able to understand, so that is what is a great thing for us. Thank you. Uh, thank you, Dharani, thank you so much. Okay, so okkasari, because one person have asked me about articles, so I'll just quickly finish articles, ma, please don't mind. um So, Nana, articles are words that define a noun as specific. For example, ఇప్పుడు నౌన్ ని రిలేట్ చేసేది అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇప్పుడు నేమ్ ని ఇప్పుడు తాజ్ మహల్ ముందు ఏం పెడతాం? తాజ్ మహల్ ఇస్ గుడ్ అని చెప్తామా, లేకపోతే ది తాజ్ మహల్ అని చెప్తామా? బికాస్ వి సే ఇట్ యాస్ ద తాజ్ మహల్ బికాస్ తాజ్ మహల్ ఇస్ వన్. అంటే యూనిక్ వర్డ్స్ వస్తాయి కదా. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ది నవంబర్, ఓకే, ది 2024 ఇది ఒకటేసారి వస్తుంది. అలాగే ది గ్రేట్ వాల్ ఆఫ్ చైనా, ది అమెరికా, ది ఇండియా, we say all of this is because ఏదైనా నౌన్ ముందు అంటే whenever you are mentioning a noun, ఆ నౌన్ ని డిఫైన్ చేసేది. అంటే మిస్టర్ క్రాంత్, ఇప్పుడు పీపుల్ కాల్ మీ మిస్టర్ క్రాంత్, ఆర్ ఫర్ యూ మిస్ సో అండ్ సో, మిస్ స్పందన, మిస్ ప్రియాంక, మిస్ రామేశ్వరం, సారీ మిస్టర్ రామేశ్వరం, sorry, Miss Anusha, and many things, so అట్లా పేరుకి ఎట్లనైతే ట్యాగ్ ఉంటుందో, డెఫినిషన్ ఉంటుందో, అలాగే ఆర్టికల్స్ అంటే ఒక నౌన్ తో పాటు వచ్చేదాన్నే we call them as articles. However, as articles అని ఎందుకన్నాను ఇప్పుడు అంటే నౌన్ కి ముందు ఒకవేళ ది అనేది మిగతా అన్ని చోట్ల పెడతాం, లైక్ అన్ని వన్ ఉన్నవన్నీ అంటే గ్రేట్ థింగ్స్ అన్నిటి ముందుని, అలాగే యూనిక్ థింగ్స్ ముందు మనం దో పెడతాం. ఏ అండ్ యాన్ ఎప్పుడు పెడతామంటే మనకు ఉన్న 26 లెటర్స్ లోని వీ హ్యావ్ కాన్సనెంట్ సౌండ్స్, ఆర్టికల్ సౌండ్స్. ఓకే, మనకి టెక్నికలీ there are vowel sounds. మీకు అందరికి vowel sounds ఉంటాయి, consonant sounds అంటే తెలుసు. Consonant sounds ఒక there are around 24 and we have vowel sounds 15 vowel sounds ఉన్నాయి యాక్చువల్ గా చెప్పుకోవాలంటే. సో ఈ 15 vowel sounds ని ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలంటే it will take a little time. I explained you all of. Anyways, నేను ఈ PDF అందరికి పంపిస్తా. Before that, ఏ అనేది మనం నార్మల్ లెటర్స్ ముందు అంటే AEIOU కాకుండా మిగతా వర్డ్స్ అన్నిటి ముందు మనం ఏ మెన్షన్ చేయొచ్చు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏ బాల్, ఏ చైర్, ఏ క్యాట్, అదే AEIOU వస్తే an aeroplane, an America, I mean the America again because it's America is only one, an instance, an article. So AEIOU తో మొదలయ్యే వర్డ్స్ అన్నిటి ముందు మనం an యూజ్ చేస్తాము. మిగతా నార్మల్ గా కామన్లీ దొరికే వర్డ్స్ ఇంకా ప్లేసెస్ ముందు మనం ఏ అని యాడ్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, సో దీస్ ఆర్ ఆర్టికల్స్ మా ఏ అండ్ ద, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. And then we have punctuation. Punctuation, what is punctuation and how do we maintain that punctuation? As I told you, punctuation is a symbol of a language to clarify a meaning. Ipudu are you ready అని చెప్పడం వేరు, are you ready, are you ready? So different expressions తో చెప్పడమే punctuation అంటాం. So let us learn about the first couple of periods that we have here. The first thing that you can see here, 1 minute, my dear ladies and gentlemen. So the first thing that you see here is period, correct? Now, what is a period punctuation? Period is also called as full stop. I can technically call it as full stop. Sorry, guys. There's someone at the door, so I had to go. However, you guys might have a doubt about what am I eating from that time. So, ఈరోజు రోడ్డు మీదకి ఒక బండి మీద ఇది వస్తే కొన్నా. This is a beautiful snack that everybody wants to always keep chewing. నేను చిన్నగా ఉన్నప్పుడు, like when I was young, I used to buy a lot. Even now, I like eating all of those because ఆ చిన్న చిన్న snacks మనకి, is a time pass, correct? Right. So let me make you guys understand about the period. The first one period is also called as full stop. She went to the store, you know. She went to the store. Ante అయిపోయింది. That's a complete sentence. So sentence chivara full stop ఎప్పుడు పెడతాం? We finish a sentence. And then we have comma. Now what is comma? I enjoy hiking, reading, cooking. సో వాయిస్ అనేది కొంచెం పైకి కూడా వెళ్తుంది. అలాగే కామా ఉన్న చోట ఎప్పుడు కూడా గ్యాప్స్ ఇవ్వాలి. ఐ ఎంజాయ్ హైకింగ్, రీడింగ్, కుకింగ్ అనకుండా ఐ ఎంజాయ్ హైకింగ్, reading and cooking. I like teaching, training, riding bikes, and definitely I enjoy sometimes looking at the movies, or maybe looking at the cinemas, so I can keep saying that. Comma akkada maintain cheyali, and full stop to sentence finish cheyali. Question mark is always symbols, if you, okay. Let me use another tool. So this is full stop. This is comma. This is question mark. So whenever we are talking about question mark, your voice have to rise. For example, have you finished your homework? Have you finished your homework? So eppudu kuda you have to increase your voice. At the same time, you also have to raise a question. It's question mark. ఎందుకంటే అక్కడికి ఒక డౌట్ అనేది క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. Okay? And then we have exclamatory mark, which I will say it like this. We call it as exclamatory mark, or you can also say exclamation mark. So I would rather say exclamation mark because it is mentioned here and we have written it already. What a beautiful sunset. So this is an expression. Exclamation, expression, అర్థమైంది కదా? So expression ni define చేసేదే exclamation. So whenever we say it as exclamation mark, you always have to be surprised. Tomorrow is a holiday. That fellow is dead. So you can, are you married? Something like that. Okay, what a beautiful sunset, what a beautiful rise, what a beautiful flower, what a beautiful bike. There are many things that you can say technically. Okay, and then we have colon. Colon can be used, this two dots, there are three colors in the flag: red, white, and blue. So flag tarvata we use colon. Colon is quick stop, like, just putting it there. There are three colors in the flag: stop, red, white, and blue. Okay, so colon another quick stop, like it stops the sentence and then it restarts. Okay, so that's very important. I want all of you people to understand that. And then we have semicolon. Example, I have a meeting at 10. After that, I'll grab lunch. So that is a little continuation. Ante full stop ni mella వదులుతున్నాం. This is like, మీకు ఇంకా కరెక్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పాలంటే, we have red, orange, green in the traffic light. Correct? Red ante full stop, like stop. Orange, a little, start avandi. You'll be running, right? That is when you use semicolon. Okay. Green is more of comma. I could say you'll be just going. That's all. Okay. So explain it and chala tough. Okay. So I was talking about semicolon. And then we have question marks. Indakalla manam question mark నేర్చుకున్నాం. We have question marks. చూసారా, question mark ki question marks ki చాలా తేడా ఉంటుంది. Okay. So we call it as this sometimes, ఈ మధ్యన ట్రెండ్ లో వస్తుంది, everybody do this, while they are talking. So that is technically question marks. That is, he said I'll be there in 5 minutes. And that is wrong. He said I'll be there in 5 minutes, which I am early, లేదా which I am late. సో ఏదో ఒకటి సర్కాజం కూడా యాడ్ అయి ఉంటుంది దీంట్లో, అందుకని దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ సెమీకోలన్, సారీ, క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్స్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద వన్. And then we have apostrophe. We call it as apostrophe. It's a beautiful day. It's ఇప్పుడు రెండు words ని merge చేసినప్పుడు we sometimes put apostrophe because you know it is a beautiful day. We mixed it. It's a beautiful day. That's a class. I've ain't. So all of these are, we use apostrophe at that time. Okay, apostrophe. Hyphen చాలా మందికి తెలుసు. The well-known author is coming to speak. Okay, so imagine a well-known దగ్గర మనం hyphen యూజ్ చేసాం, పెద్ద తెలియదు, but you can say a clear-minded person, అంటే clear గా mind. So we are making two things adjustable to one frame. So that's how you probably speak about the hyphen. And then we have ellipsis, so on and go on under the internet. Example, I wonder if, never mind. So మొత్తం ఇంకా it's gone. You change it, like ఇది ఇట్లా చేయడాన్ని ellipsis అంటాం. So this is literally changing. నేను ఏం చెప్దాం అనుకున్నానంటే వదిలేసాయి, exactly the same thing, right? వదిలేసాయి, sorry. Okay. Now we have parenthesis. Frankly, guys, I'll tell you something. Parenthesis and brackets చాలా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేస్తాయి. నా లైఫ్ లో ఇప్పటికీ కూడా నేను I get sometimes confused between parenthesis and brackets, because we call everything two close things, we call everything as brackets. And that's how we learned. But parenthesis is parenthesis, this is like support. This is making sure of something. And we have something called as brackets, which are completely bounded, formal and informal అని చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. So parenthesis is informal way of syndicating anything, and brackets usually we use it in a big scale. And delegates తో మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు కానీ, whenever you write it to a better person, అప్పుడు we use brackets. Okay. And then we have dash. She was excited, almost aesthetic about the news. So two words near oka chota redam. Okay, so I'm talking about she's very excited and almost aesthetic. So it's a new word, and it tensed at the same time, untensed about the news. Now slash, please bring a pencil or pen to the meeting. అంటే ఏదో ఒకటి, పెన్ అయినా అదే, లేదా పెన్సిల్ అయినా పట్టుకొని రారా నాయన అని అర్థం. ఓకే, ప్లీజ్ బ్రింగ్ a pencil or pen to the meeting. Parenthesis, ఈ రెండు ఒకటేలాగా ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి. Brackets, that's my dog. And then we have dash, and then we have slash. So guys, I hope everybody is clear with what exactly I have mentioned on the screen. So if everybody is able to understand, andarki ardham avindante, if everybody has got exactly what I spoke, can you all put a smiley in the chat box, please? Yep. Thank God. All right, I'll just have water. Good. Bro, do we use and after comma? Yes, you can use and after comma. Show me your tattoo. Okay. I have many tattoos. Semicolon once again. Yes, ma'am. Semicolon and oh, house. Manisha. Okay. Semicolon, semicolon. Yes. No, no, semicolon and colon is nothing but colon is more like a red. Quick గా ఆపేయడాన్ని colon అంటే it is called as colon. ఎప్పుడు కూడా రాస్తున్నప్పుడు colon పెట్టంగానే that means we ended it, you know. And semicolon అంటే continuous అంటే orange traffic lights లో orange color లాగా అన్నమాట. You will be slowly continuing it, a little gap in between the words. So that is called semicolon. And somebody asked about my tattoos. So there are too many tattoos. Maybe one day I'll explain it to you because not we have so much of things to cover today. Maybe next time. And and what else? Somebody asked. Okay, and there you go. All good. Yeah. So guys, as again, I want you people to give me now. Okay, write down a sentence using brackets. Guys, I want all of you people to type a message and send to me in the chat box using brackets. Why is the chat disabled? Can somebody enable this? We are very blessed to have this session. Hmm. The exam maths is very difficult. Very good. Very, very, very good. Very good examples, ma. But few people put the classes English classes, the exam AC exam. Nana, the exam AC bracket lo AC mali exam undakoddu. Okay, exam AC classes English. That's it. Okay, very nice. Good. So now as usual, I'll show you guys a very good video. I want all of you people to understand and I'll tell you what to do. Let's see. Guys, everybody look at the video. Right. So, guys, what did you understand from this? Sharing is caring, isn't it? So, guys, now I want all of you people using all of the punctuations, I want all of you people to write down a paragraph about what you have understood from the story. I'll repeat once again. I want you people to use all of the punctuations and please write down e punctuations anni use JC. I want you people to write down a paragraph about what you have understood from that particular video. Come on, your time starts now. All right, so guys, to continue with the class, we are at punctuations. We have learned about punctuations today. However, I quickly want you people to also practice a bit of tongue twisters today. So, you know, in the tongue twisters today, I mean, yesterday we have learned about you know, a couple of 6 tongue twisters, but today we shall learn about the first. Right. So, tongue twisters. The first tongue twisters, if I have to talk about, is Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Okay. So, which is very, very, very important. I want all of you people to start spelling this out, because only once you spell things out, you could get a better pronunciations. I want all of you people to probably practice the tongue twisters. The second one is, I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. I would repeat once again. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. Now, how can a clam cram in a clean cream can? I'll repeat. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? Okay. Now we see Dennis sees the fleas. Dennis sees the fleas. At least Dennis could sneeze and feed and freeze the fleas. I repeat once again. It's Dennis sees the fleas. Dennis sees the fleas. At least Dennis could sneeze and feed the freeze the fleas. Okay. So I want all of you people to keep pronouncing them, start practicing them, because every time at a chance of your practice and every time you realize your mistakes and every time when you try to overcome your fear, you can technically be a better person to understand what exactly is communication and what makes communication better in your language. So guys, this is one of the few more important things that I want all of you people to understand and explain to each other. So for today's class, I want all of you people to ensure and remember what we have learned today. We've learned today the second pillar of communication, that is grammar. In grammar, we have learned today about punctuations. Punctuations are symbols in the written language which always helps us understand the values of many things in the communication. So, you know, the modulation of the voice, the expression in the communication can be recognized by punctuations. So guys, we are okay. Let us read. Once upon a time, there was a dog named T2. Very good. Very good writing. Many people. I could see that you people are writing and improvising your communication. I am admired and I'm very happy about you guys. And Milo in the changes it's just been like 7, 8 classes and people are writing amazing. Like me andarki manchi baga రాయడం వస్తుంది. Very good. And I would feel somebody to record all of this because students are writing beautifully. Very nice. Tongue twisters once more, please. We will learn about it. Attendance link. Agna na chitti tandri. Yes. I will send all of the PDFs and the presentations to so and so coordinators, and they will be sharing with it to you. So that should not be a problem, guys. Okay. All right, sir. Before I finish with my class, thank you so much, everybody, for listening to this particular class and having a great effort in understanding. However, I would only wish you, all of you people, a very good luck and all the very best in learning. Hope everybody understood the class. Thank you so much. My name is Kran, signing off for today. Madam or sir, is anybody there? Can I stop sharing and sign off? Uh, any coordinate?